episode of Breakfree Podcast, where we talk about the business world, promoting business, inspire and motivate people. And we're on YouTube and on Facebook. So yeah guys, please like and subscribe and follow. And today we have a wonderful guest here, DJ Marco in the house. You hear the intro. And yeah guys, Marco, tell the viewers more about yourself.
Good afternoon or good day. My name is DJ Marco ATL, all the way from Atlantis. Been in the business for ongoing 25 years, since my school days. And I'm not just a DJ, I do sound engineer, I do mess ups, I do radio productions, radio edits, jingles. If a DJ wants a name drop, I can do it for you.
Okay, but before we get really deep into it, we just want to know a little bit more about yourself. How was your school career? Where did you go to school?
My school career wasn't so good.
What happened? I would like to hear some stories.
I wasn't the brightest, or I was very lazy. I'll be put it that way. Very lazy. On school, I was more into breakdance. I was a b-boy with the b-boy flames. Shout out to George. School days was good, but music was first. It's been always music. Since then, I actually wanted to be a professional rugby player.
Okay.
Before all the music stuff and dancing, I wanted to be a rugby player, but I got injured very bad.
Is that in your school?
School days, yeah.
Schooling days. So take a little bit through that of the rugby, what happened?
I was in Boland for the VP tryouts.
Okay.
Into the second half, I got tackled and broke my knee. My feet was hanging like this. So that was the end of my career. Career. So
just started.
I was actually very good in rugby, but I got injured and that was the end of it. I went into cricket, wasn't good at all. Wasn't good. So then I saw a video of a couple of guys doing breakdancing and stuff like that. So I tried it out. Wasn't too good, but I wasn't bad. I was just in between. So I carried out that until grade 10, I think, grade 11. And I met this guy. Actually, me and this guy, we are in the same church. So I found out that he's a DJ.
Okay.
In that time it was turntables and vinyls.
Yeah.
So I was there like every Saturday.
Yeah.
They were busy sleeping.
So was that like in your schooling?
In my school years, I started at I think it's grade 11 when I started, when the DJ Park really took me.
Yes.
But it's way after school when I really started. So my school days was alright. A lot of bullies, but I was this size, but somehow people took advantage and bullied me every day. I couldn't wait to finish grade 12.
You were basically a victim of bullying.
And it was, I'm actually embarrassed to say this, but it was small guys, but they were gangsters. So I didn't want to take that chance, to attack them, knowing tomorrow I must come back to school. It's either I drop out and finish them off and finish my school career and just embrace the bullying.
But that's a question I always think of, since you're talking about it. If you were bullied through school and school, does that make you strong? Do you think that was an impact in your way forward in life?
It definitely changes you. It does change you because you don't see people as people anymore. It's always you on high alert. What is this guy going to do? Especially in now, this day and age. Now everyone, all the young kids, they are running with guns and knives and stuff like that. So you are always on alert for what is this guy playing? What is he going to do? So it does change you in a matter of awareness. And in my case, it made me like very frustrated. If I don't get my way, or I don't get a certain thing, I get frustrated. But that was built up from school days.
So the other thing is also like when you get to matric, what was the plans after? Did you feel like I'm going to study or?
Yes, the plan. The first plan was to be a professional rugby player.
Okay.
Now that didn't work out, so I moved to DJing and moved to sound. So after school, I did want to go study sound engineering. That didn't work out that time.
Okay.
So that was the plan. Sound engineer. Sound engineer is not just DJ.
Yeah.
He's doing concerts, big like really big concerts, doing the sound there, controlling the sound. You can go into radio, to advertising, like jingles, sweeps, stuff like that, like the intro I play now. That's one of the things a sound engineer do. And TV production. You can go into TV production as well. But most people think when a door opens, is the sound of the door. Now, you must put the sound in.
Yo?
The footsteps, you must put the footsteps in the visual, like the video. You must put it in there. Someone knocks at the door, you must put the knock at the right time.
Yo, so it's all about timing.
It's all about timing. So that was the plan. Plan didn't work out. So I went to go work with my father. Not a good plan. Worked for a couple of years. Went to Novel Spinners, my very first job. After Novel Spinners, I cleaned at home for like 2 years.
Okay.
Worked at that time it was Crowbox, it's now Media Packaging. Worked there for a couple of years. After that, I went to Radio Apprentice. I worked for Radio Apprentice as a sound guy, sound engineer. I did the adverts, the jingles, everything. I was there for a couple of years, like 4 or 5 years I was there. So I went to Kuru FM. I worked there for 3 years. After that I was for 7 years professional DJ.
I want to know, since you're talking about the workplace, what was the, let's say, you get much ups and downs during the working years. What was the worst day that you can remember where like the boss can just go heavy on you and everything just went wrong?
The worst day of my working career was when I made an accident with the station manager's car.
It's the wrong time.
I was actually rushing that time with my wife. We were boyfriend and girlfriend. We had our eldest child.
Okay.
So I got paid that day. I didn't have that time I didn't have a car, so I borrowed a car to go buy Kimbis and take it to Mamre. She's stayed in Mamre that time. So I drove like really fast. As the main turn off for Mamre main road, 2 horses were like crossing the road. And I was like in the speed of 160. Took a bump, the car was like in the air. And
Tell us, how do you deal with your work-life balance?
At the moment, I'm unemployed, but I'm busy studying health and safety management.
Okay.
So now I have more free time for music. So I'm done at the end of March. So I will probably go back to work maybe in June.
Okay.
So at the moment, I'm unemployed. I finished the 12th of December 2025. So yeah, my focus is to get all my assignments done.
Yes.
Because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Where do you study?
I'm studying at Smart One Consultant. Is in Atlantis, across Nanstein. We are busy there for the past 4 months now. So in 2 months time, yeah, I'm qualified to be a safety manager.
That is quite correct. Since you didn't start after school, it later it doesn't stop. Doesn't stop. So the other thing is, how much time you spend in like preparing yourself or just getting into the techniques and just not getting rusted basically?
One thing that I've noticed, especially with the guest DJ I had today on Radio Atlantis, he's been out of the game for 2-3 years, but it never goes out. I actually told him this morning, you've been away for 3 years, but it doesn't look like it. Especially with the technology we have today, it's very easy to catch up. It's very easy to catch up. It's just for you now to get the right music to get into the game again. So preparation-wise, to do what I do, like mess ups and stuff, it does take a lot of time because, like I said, if you don't get it right the first time, there's always you can leave it, come back to it later. But if you want to do it, which right now takes like for the most or for the least 2 hours.
There is also a question that you have, like, if you can tell the viewers, like, what famous person would you like to work with as a DJ?
First of all, I've worked with a lot of famous guys.
Okay.
But the guy I really want to work with, that I've never worked with, is Grandmaster DJ he's on KFM now. I'm actually pushing to get onto his show. So I really want to work with Grandmaster Renity.
So Grandmaster Renity, this is a request from DJ Marco. If you can give him the opportunity, if you can see the video, that's
but he's actually in the groups that you have mentioned earlier. So hopefully you will see it. And this is actually one of the main reasons why I became a DJ back in the 90s. There was a show called the Fenta Jam. It was a group. So basically the schools, they sent in, at the time it was still letters. Must send in a letter why your school deserved to host the Fenta Jam. So I can't remember, it was a cousin or a friend, their school won that year. So all the fundings that comes in on that night goes to the school. So I went and I saw him for the very first time. And after that I was like, for the things he did on turntables and still do, he just much better now. Much better. So he was the main reason I went into DJ, for the things he did on turntables. And I still look up to him.
There is also a question, especially with artists and DJs, like people say, like, is inspiration like overrated?
No, it's not. Because without inspiration, there's no feel to what you do. With inspiration comes love. You must be inspired to do the particular thing that you do or want to do. So if someone don't inspire you, there's not going to be love to do what you want to do or do what you want to do. That's why I just said, he's still my hero. I still look up to him because it's not now I'm a DJ, I'm better than everyone else. Everyone else for the things I achieved in my career, I'm better than anyone else. I still admire people. If someone is good, is good. I will give the flowers.
Yes.
Right, that was good. What you did now, really. I'm not like, what Ronaldo. I'm not the type of person. I know with a lot of guys in Atlantis, and I tell them, no, I just wait. What you did now, wait. However, just improve.
Yeah. Do you use AI to help you to craft?
No. I think AI is just stupid.
Why?
For me, it's just lazy. It makes you very, very lazy. Remember, I come out of the 90s with DJ, when DJ was still hard to do. There was like 3 DJs in Atlantis. For the most 10 DJs. And DJ was hard, very hard. Nowadays, very easy. You just get a laptop, controller like this.
There you
watch
go.
a couple of videos on YouTube. There you go, DJ.
What is art in the industry?
Personally, or as a human factor,
Personally, in human.
human factor, back then, like I said, back then there wasn't so much DJs. Now there's DJs everywhere. So to get into the industry or get your name out is very difficult now than back then. Remember that back then there was no social media.
Yeah.
It's word of mouth.
Yes.
You hear me play, you talk to your friend and so forth and so forth. But now you have social media where everyone can be famous. Just the right time or stepping people in the way.
Do you have an example of that where someone did something?
Oh, my friend, if I tell now I'm gonna name names.
Don't name names.
Let me put it this way. I give a quote for 5,000 for the CD. And now X comes and he knows about my quote because he found out by someone, knows someone, and then he goes and gives a quote for 2,000. These things happen. It happens and more often than you think. Guys play for 300. So guys play for 500. Guys play, goes to clubs and go play for drinks. Beers. Give me a bottle. I will.
But isn't that like an insult to the
Very
current
much.
DJ?
Very much an insult. Very, very much. Because especially for us, it comes out of the 90s into the 2000s. Early 2000s was actually also hard. Up till say 2010, 2015, when DJs popped up everywhere with controllers, laptops and stuff. So yeah, it's an insult to all DJs, not just in Cape Town, not just in Atlantis, but all over the world. It's an insult. To build up something, like for us, we build up the craft to scratch, to beat juggle, to mix, without looking at the laptop or looking at the controller. We must listen to ear.
The timing.
The timing must be right. So it's very much an insult to DJs. There's like a couple of DJs that's actually very good, young DJs. It's an insult to them as well, because a lot of DJs in Atlantis that don't chance that kind of money or don't play for beers and from all around. But then there's a lot of DJs that do it. It doesn't. Go to clubs. No, I can be a resident. You can give me 300 rand for the night. It's hard. Now they ask you for music because you download music. You pay for music. They don't pay for music. They don't have the time or they don't have the resources to do so. So no, now they ask you for music. I simply say no. So play your lucky music. But you want to play?
Yeah.
And I'm a very straight. The guys knows me. I'm a very straightforward person. I will tell you strictly first. This is what I do. You're taking easy work. Just go.
What motivates you?
Now, what motivates me now, my family, my wife, my 2 kids. They are also strict people, or how can I put it, they are emotionally attached to music, like I am. So whenever I'm busy with doing something, I will always ask my wife, what do you think of this? How does this sound? Or the eldest one will come, you know, do this here and do this here, and I will try it. If it fits. The youngest one just gives songs. Gotta put this in. Put that one in. I had to make a remix for her because they had a function last year. I did the sound there. So I had to make a remix of that song just for her. Because she wants to dance to that song every night. So she actually practiced before the concert. She practiced on that song. But not the original one. So not the one you make. So they are all into music. They support me like highly. One of the highlights that happened last year, the end of last year, that was the 31st of December. KFM called me to a 30-minute mix for them. So I did a mix, I sent it in. And the response was like
off the charts.
There are 3 million people that listen to them. So that's why I say my focus is to get to Ready T because he's on KV now.
Okay. It's you can say it's the end of the show. And before that, we normally you must give motivational word to young people or to youth. What is your motivational people that you can?
Before I give the motivational speech, I know there's a lot of struggles going on in the country, in surroundings everywhere. And our young kids are so aligned to fall into gangsterism and drugs, alcohol abuse. Find a passion, find something that you are good at. We have extremely good rugby players, extremely good soccer players. It's not just necessarily you have to go into music. If music is your passion, no problem. But if you play soccer, cricket, rugby, whatever your passion, just stick to your passion. DJ took me out of a lot of dark places. It saved me. I was suicidal. It saved me back in the day. It's not necessary for you guys to go into drugs, gangsterism. I know most of the guys don't have like parents that's a role model for them. Find someone else. Somewhere out there, there is someone that inspires you. There's where inspiration comes in once again. It's a pastor, it's someone in your church, at school, wherever the case may be. Just focus on the positive side, your positive side. Something that you could do. There's a lot of poets, and most of the time poets get like an artist who said, hey, can I perform this song? Can I do a song out of this? I say yes. And then you get money for that as well. So there's a lot of things you can go into. There's a lot of things you can go into. Not just drugs, not just ending up in prison, not just ending up in grave. Because if you're gangster, there's two ways. Grave or prison. It's not a third one. Or you get out. Or you get out. So focus on what makes you you. What makes you you. What makes you the person that you are now. You play soccer, that's you. You play rugby, that's you. Even playing pool. There's a colored person, colored guy last year that went to I think it's Australia for pool.
Yeah.
There's another guy who's going now. He's from Oceanview for dance. He's going overseas to go play dance. So it's not just the popular sports or the popular things you can thrive in. There's a lot of things you can do for yourself. There's your craft and your inspiration to stay out of this negativity. That's what I say.
I was thinking you're gonna stop. But yeah, DJ Marco, it was a pleasure talking to you. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and follow. We'll see you in the next episode.